Hello again, everyone. Alan back once again, and this is kind of a follow-up to the video I did for the durability issues, and especially dealing with the black decks like my Shadow Masters here. Now, I used this deck in that video as an example, and as you can see, I'm going to show it to you again. You can see the white chipping along the edge of the deck, and it's really apparent on this side. You can see the white, and this is from doing ribbon spreading and stuff, and just basically general handling of the cards. So what I wanted to do, and someone had made this suggestion to me to go ahead and maybe throw a video out there, because I did do that ghost deck, my black ghost deck that way, that I also showed in that video. So they asked me to go ahead and do a video showing how I Sharpie these up. First thing I do is I just get them all together, and then obviously don't need to be in any order. And the ad cards that are in the deck with it, I always put one on top and one on bottom, just just in case anything seeps over, you don't want to get it on the face of the card. So I always put the advertising card on the front and on the top and on the bottom. And then basically I just grip the cards like this, and I put my finger so I can put pressure. I want to keep them, tight together. You could probably do it this way as well. And then basically what you do, and I have 4 of these here, is you just take your Sharpie and you just you'll probably go through a few of them, and it'll take you a while to do this, so I'm just going to kind of give you a demonstration on how I do it. And I just kind of work the Sharpie over the cards back and forth until I get it fully covered. And as you can see, I get to the edge here, and then you just kind of run. You can just run your Sharpie along that edge. If you get a little marker on that end card, it's okay, because it's just like I said, it's just an advertising card. Now they sell Sharpies in broad tip as well, which is something you might want to think about using, just because you'll get more coverage that way, and it won't take nearly as long to do it. This here will probably take 15-20 minutes for me to do, so I'm just kind of giving a general idea of what it is I'm doing. Let me get one here. Maybe it's got a little bit wider stroke to it. Here we go. This one's got a little more ink to it. And anyway, so I just kind of hold them together, and I just run my Sharpie along the edges, and then obviously when you're looking at them, once you get it done, you can look at it and you can see where there's any white or lighter spots, and you can just go back and you can touch up using the Sharpie. And I found, and with that black ghost deck, I found that it doesn't affect the way the cards handle or anything. I've had no issues with it. So we'll see what happens with this Shadow Masters deck here that I'm doing. I just hate it that they have to chip so easily, and it just kind of, I don't know. You pay so much for these decks, and you would think they would hold up better, but they are, it is just, I'm sure it's just, it's not like they're using colored paper. They're using some kind of a finish over the top that is black, that can obviously rub off and come off of a white card. Otherwise you wouldn't get that white chipping like that. So I'm just going to do this side here, and I'll just kind of give you a peek of what it looks like at the end. And you can either decide to do this or you don't have to. It's up to you. I just, especially when you're doing Magic and you get a deck as nice as this, the Shadow Masters and the Black Ghost, the Black Tiger, your Tally-Ho Vipers obviously are all black, and it actually makes the deck look kind of cool. It really, if you saw my Black Ghost, it looks really, really awesome with the black edges. So. And then once you get a side done, like I've done here, you can just kind of go over a little bit, but hold it tight together, like so. And then, keep it squeezed together as best you can until obviously that Sharpie dries. And like I said, it's always good to have one of the ad cards on the front and on the back, and what I'll do is I'll cut to the middle, and you can see there's nothing on the side of the card, nothing on the back of the card, fingers clean. So you just squeeze them tight together, use your Sharpie, It will be, I mean, you're putting a lot of ink on there, so it will be kind of wet to the touch for a little while. And just let them dry. As you can see, you just kind of go around and just kind of touch up with your black Sharpie. And away you go. And you'll have, now you see the deck. The side of the deck is nice and black, and it matches the backs of the cards as well. So, and then after that dries, then obviously wiggle them around a little bit, use them, do a couple ribbon spreads with them, a couple fans with them, and they'll be back to normal. It won't affect the finish at all. I mean, obviously it's on the side of the card, so it's not a big deal. So it has nothing to do with the way the cards slide or anything like that. So that's basically how you do it. I will. What I'll do is I'll finish this deck up, and then maybe I'll put up a video showing the deck after I've got it totally finished. So that's all you do. Squeeze it tight, rub it with a Sharpie, fill in the spots, and your deck will be nice and black again on the edges. Want to thank you once again for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other stuff on my channel, deck reviews and card tricks and all other some sorts of fun stuff. So once again, thank you much for watching. Have an awesome day. Hey everyone, Alan back once again, and I have finished my Shadow Masters deck. If you want to take a peek at it, it's all Sharpied up. I got it nice and let it dry for a while, and then I just started doing some dribbling with it, and did a little bit of ribbon spreading with it to kind of loosen them up. One thing about this deck, this is my first Shadow Masters deck, so this deck's actually pretty old. But as you can see, this deck's been used quite a bit, so it's not going to fan as well anyway. But back to acting like it was before I touched it with the Sharpie. This is pretty much how it handled before I even put the Sharpie to it. But as you can see, look at the sides of the deck. They're nice and black now, so they look good. And so if I want to use this deck for Magic, now I can do that. And as I showed you once before, here is my this is my Black Ghost. This is the first one I did this to, and I did this quite a while back. So this deck has had the Sharpie on it for a few months now. The reason why I did this is when I first got the deck, I noticed some chipping on it right away, and so I basically hit it right away, and I haven't really used this deck. So the finish on this deck and everything is still pretty much brand new. So not like the Shadow Masters, which I've used quite a bit. So that's basically it. I just wanted to throw this up there along with the tutorial how I was doing it. Just kind of give you an idea, show you what it came out like, and there you go. That's how you Sharpie the sides of a black deck, make them look good again. Actually makes the deck itself look pretty cool with the black. So there you go. Run with that. It works pretty well. I haven't had any issues with it. Maybe you can rejuvenate your deck as well. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.